mix everything, you're going to need measuring spoons, measuring cups, a spatula. You're going to need a knife to cut everything, and you're going to need a spoon to scoop it into the peppers. Beans, a pepper to put everything in, tomato, salt and pepper, red onion, some corn. I'm going to show you how to cut corn off a cob. A red pepper, you can use a green pepper, whichever one you want. This is for the inside. A little lime juice to give it a little zap. And then some parsley. You can also put in cucumbers or whatever else floats your boat.
Hello everyone, it's LaDiva here, and I'm so excited that I'm going to be sharing with you my stuffed pepper recipe. But I have to do it kind of quickly because we broke some equipment and we had to borrow some equipment, so I have to do this pretty quickly. Alright, so what I did was I cut my corn. Now if you don't know how to cut corn, just go look on the corn chowder. It'll show you how to do that, but I just cut it off from the cob and have it in a bowl. Alright, now I'm adding my black beans. They are nice and drained. This is a 1/4 cup of red tomatoes chopped kind of small. This is a 1/2 cup of tomatoes cut fairly small, because you got to think about filling a pepper. This is a sweet pepper, which is going to go in, and it's red and it's pretty, and I'm using it because it's pretty. And now I'm going to be putting in some parsley, about 2 tablespoons of parsley. You're going to see how easy this is because I want to show you how to make the sauce. Now, when you're going to do a pepper, you want one that sits up on its own. It's nice and big, okay? And I just picked this green one because it looked the best at the farmer's stand. And I'm going to cut the top off of it. Now, because it's the summertime, I'm going to have this raw. You can, in the wintertime, if you want to cook this, you can cook this. I would cook it for about 15-20 minutes, up to a 1/2 hour, depending on how big it is. Because the more full it is, the longer it's going to take to cook. Alright, now I'm going to put my spices on. And I don't have too much in. Ooh, I put this into the microwave for 15 minutes, and that opens up all the cells and makes it really juicy. Okay, so now here I'm putting on my lime. Okay. Alright, and here's some more lime. Yum! Now you could put in some cumin in this if you want to, but I'm going to add the spice in with our smoked chipotle sauce. Alright, I'm just going to give this a stir, and I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on it. A little salt, that's it. And a little pepper just to make it a little zippy. And I'm going to stir it up for about another minute, and then I'm going to stuff the pepper. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, all you do is you pick up your pepper. Now you want to make sure that when you're cutting your vegetables, you make them small enough so they can fit in here, okay? Sometimes if you cut these huge chunks of tomatoes, they won't fit. Alright, now this is a nice big pepper. I fill it all the way full and kind of push it down. You want to get into all those little cracks and crevices. Alright? Now, if you were going to bake this, but we don't want to because we want this raw, but if you were, you would put the lid back on, okay? And you can even do this when you serve it. You're going to see it's going to be really pretty. But let's get to that smoked chipotle sauce. Okay, so what I did was I took I took this new equipment and didn't know what I was doing. I took some cashew butter, about 2 tablespoons, and I took some hot water and I put it into this measuring cup, and now I'm going to start whisking it. So you're just going to add a little bit and a little bit. And this looks good to me. Alright, now I'm going to add in the spice. A 1/2 teaspoon of smoked chipotle. Oh, that smells divine. You can also put in your favorite hot sauce or whatever you want. Some people like to put in just a touch of sweetness. I don't like to do that because I think the corn does it for me in my pepper. Now, just put it on your pepper.
Hey! Hi everybody, it's Marty Davey. I wanted to mention something about peppers, green peppers. Green peppers actually lose about half of their nutrient quality when you cook them. So the fact that LaDiva is making this a raw pepper is really great. I mean, I love the taste of cooked peppers. But really, if you want the most nutrition, eat that thing raw. And if you want something warm, then just heat up that sauce or whatever she's got.
Okay, here's my fabulous pepper. And I have my little sauce, and I'm gonna take that off. Okay, let me get this in here. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Now make sure you make that sauce thin enough that it'll pour inside, because when it's diluted, it's not going to be as calorie dense. So, oh yeah. This sauce really does it. It's great.